What's up, everybody? Welcome. If you don't know me, my name is D, and together we guide D-Light. Man, we had this time shift, right? This time jump. I'm sure you guys who are aware and paying attention, right? You guys have all seen this little gap in time, right? We've seen it before. What I noticed today is I had this sense of peacefulness come upon me, right? But then as I went through my day, I realized some people were feeling a lot worse, if you will. It was hectic out there, right? I seen a semi flipped over on the interstate, dude. All kinds of weird stuff was going on, right? But it's important, if we know that these energies are shifting and changing, it's important to be mindful of the whole situation, right? And not to get upset with certain people, right? And just understand the whole path, right? And the whole divine purpose of it all. But with that said, expand your consciousness, right? So expanding your consciousness, you know, it's so weird to talk about some of this stuff in a sense, but in the same sense, to master it, to understand it, and to say, no, this is how it is, it's pretty powerful. So I want to give you guys this little bit here. If you ever see the spaceship consciously, there's different beings, a lot of Arcturians, a lot of Pleiadians, different types of those. They like to bring the spaceship down, right? You can consciously enter the spaceship. And what that does is that's bringing on that higher dimensional aspect of yourself into that existence, right? Because we live in parallel universes on parallel timelines, right? So as this is happening now, there's something else happening at the exact same time, right? So when we become aware of this, we consciously understand, and we're reprogramming ourselves, and we have these opportunities to interact with these different benevolent beings, I highly suggest you get on the spaceship and interact and heal and understand that aspect and let that aspect build upon you, right? Because that's part of the expansion, right? We're here to expand into greater things, right? The expansion's taking over. So, a little tidbit on the spaceship, guys. Get on it. I don't know what you're waiting on. If you're too scared, it's going to be fine, right? And yeah, this guy sounds crazy. He's talking about spaceships in his head. And he's talking to people. No. Listen. Listen closely, okay? In order to have these interactions in a 3D, don't you think you need to understand how to interact with them consciously? Okay, so if you become consciously aware of your interactions on different dimensional planes, when the dimensions merge, don't you think you'll have a step ahead of the rest? Ooh, that was deep. But no, seriously, it's all about expansion. It's all about that higher knowledge, that full expansion, right? There's different aspects of ourselves that we can pick up on, and we can go to school, if you will, right? We can get on the spaceship and learn how that time frame, that parallel universe, that dimensional aspect of ourselves works in the whole to combine it all, right? But then it's important too not to get lost in it all, because those are just aspects of ourselves, right? We want to stay whole and centered in ourselves, but in the same sense have that high light knowledge and then fill in the rest, right? We don't want to get lost in the rest, right? We want to stay part of the whole. So there's different aspects of everybody, right? The 4D and the 5D, some people might be really good in that, right? Me personally, I kind of skipped out of that and went straight for the angelical realm, because that's where I felt like I belong. Gabriel took my hand and showed me that I was him, right? It's a unique experience, but then once you go above the angelical realm, you know, there is need to come back, but in the same sense, you say, well, why would I want to go down? I only want to go higher, right? It's integrating this energy, right? Some people say, I can't channel the archangels. Their energies are too strong, right? Well, how are you going to keep progressing and picking up energies if you can't channel in an archangel, right? And then say you can channel in an archangel, you get comfortable with them, and you start walking side by side with the angels every day, and your body can handle it without getting that anxiety feeling, without getting that overburned feeling. Then you can kind of peel off back into that fifth dimension, knowing that you have the blessings of the energies of the sixth, right? It's really important to understand how your energies work, right? Your energy body and physical body, trying to combine the two together, right? Your organs in your body have to reprogram themselves, right? We've been dealing with a lot of emotional body, right? We're healing the emotional body so we can get lighter. Well, now it seems to be the trauma body, right? We got to heal our past traumas. So if you're feeling those underlying traumas from the past, you got to heal them, right? And the way it's kind of been explained to me was, the more light you bring in, the more excess of white blood cells you have. And the more white blood cells you have, the more healing and the more expansion of your DNA can take place. You have to give those white blood cells somewhere to go and work, right? Power of transmutation. You have to drink good water and have the transmutation of, I'm putting the elixir of for my soul in my body, right? Bless that water, set that intention, and drink it, right? As we keep coming along, we keep these timeline jumps, we keep shifting forward. Keep in mind that we're here to expand the collective conscious, but in the same sense, we're here to heal humanity, right? We want to bring in these higher love frequencies and ground them into our bodies, ground them into the Gaia, so that way other people can come online, right? It's at the point now where if you're not inward working, if you're not your self-teacher, if you're not going to school, if you will, if you're not going, I like the Hogsworth, right? Like Harry Potter, oh my gosh, that shit like really did exist, huh? If you're not having these experiences, I think it still shows you that you're still kind of working on yourself, right? You have to heal yourself and your energetic body first before you can go and have these energetic schools, these energetic thoughts, these energetics knowings, right? And that's going to create the further expansion, right? That's what why I do most of these videos, is to get you guys to think about the expansion, right? I know I try to talk to some people about this that aren't awake, and you know, it's like talking to a brick wall. They think I'm nuts. It's fine. But you guys who get it, you know this resonates with you. You guys are getting amped up. You know you're feeling this energy, you know, and you're having these things. But what I want, or experiences and things, right? But what I really want you to focus on is getting that expansion into those higher levels of dimensions and grounding those two together and really understanding the multi-dimensionality that we are, right? It's just so cool to talk about, so fun to be a part of. You know, as we keep going up these different frequency bandwidths, the Schumann resonance, you know, the solar flares, like, I truly embrace the energy and I love the energy, but it's, you know, some of you guys just need to expand, right? We're here to expand, we're here to raise our frequency. So with that in mind, guys, keep an eye out on the spaceship, keep an eye out for your soul team, your tribe. High Vibe Tribe's there, right? Boom. High Vibe Tribe wants to come pick you up, wants to teach you how to dance around the fire, right? Wants to show you really how to transmute, move energy. But if you're not open and allowing for these situations to happen, you know, they're not going to happen. And if you keep yourself clear and you keep these energies running through you pure, then when things happen for the better and for the greater of everything, you'll be able to experience it in such a magnificent way that words cannot even express. It's what I hope for everyone. It's what I do. I love you guys out of the dignity of my heart. Listen, if you're ever in a spot where you need a little love and light, call on your boy D, and I'll be there, baby. Because that's what I'm about. I got this weird personality, right? I like to help people more than I like to do stuff for myself. You know, I get this super huge magical gratification from helping somebody.